Hi everyone! Today is our first day in our holiday crafting. If you were here at school, we would be doing lots of fun crafts around the holidays. It's one of my favorite times of year. I like to incorporate some math and science and reading and writing into our projects. The first one we're going to do has a little bit of math to it. So, in your gift bag that you picked up from me, you had this mystery bag with pipe cleaner and beads in it. And this is going to be our candy cane project. Now, if you were here in class, I would have a big vat of beads and you'd have to count out 20 red and 20 white. But I've already done that for you. So just to practice your counting, I would love for you to go ahead and sort your beads. Let's see if I can get them in the camera. We'll sort the beads and count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 white, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good, I have everything that I need. Now, it's really a good opportunity to be practicing your push and count and separating them from the main group so that you don't miss any and you don't count any more than once. We're also going to be doing some patterning with our pipe cleaner. Now, what this is a wire with some fuzzy material attached to it. But I want to warn you that the edges can be really sharp, so please be careful with them. So we're gonna make a pattern. It's gonna be an A-B pattern. So that means my A color will be red, my B color will be white, and we'll go red, white, red, white, red, white, or A-B, A-B, right? So it's a very simple pattern. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put on my red bead first. Now, I don't want them to slide off. So you're gonna have, you can try it yourself, but be careful not to poke yourself, or you can have a grown-up do it, where you're just gonna bend the tip down so that the beads don't come off. Let me come closer and show you. So what I'm gonna do, oh, here's the camera, is I'm going to just the tip, I might move the bead down a little bit, I'm gonna bend it. Now it is pokey, so you might wanna have a grown-up do it. And I kind of tucked it under so that the pokey part doesn't stick out, right? So you try that, or if you need help, ask a grown-up, okay? So now we have our first bead. Now I'm gonna alternate back and forth between red and white. And these beads are kind of cool. They'll stack, but they turn a little bit each time. So it kind of twists around. So make sure you push them nice and close together. I'm just gonna go back and forth. And I'm gonna do this 20 plus 20 times, aren't I? Because I have 20 red and 20 white. So how many beads is that in all? You may be thinking, oh my goodness, Mrs. Bates, I cannot count up that high. We've only been learning addition till 10. Let me teach you a trick. I just want you to see how, you see how they're kind of stacking on top of each other, almost like firewood. The X's rotate a little bit. You want to get them nice and close like that. I keep holding it to the wrong place. All right, so let's go back to our math. Do you know what 2 plus 2 is? That's an easy one, isn't it? 2 plus 2 is 4. Uh-oh. I did 2 red in a row. Do you see how it doesn't look right? So I'm just gonna take that one off and put it back on. Now, sometimes when friends make these in class, they do that, but they didn't catch it. And then I have to pull off a whole bunch of beads and they have to do it over again. And then they get frustrated. And I would get frustrated too, because it's hard work. So make sure you're paying close attention to the pattern. If you look at your candy cane as you're going, you'll catch that right away because it will look different. All right, so 2 plus 2 is 4. So if we just add a 0 to the end of it, 2 becomes 20, right? So 20 plus 20 is 40. 40, you just put a 0 at the end. So 40 beads we have to put on here. Now you can be working on yours as I'm doing mine. I know it takes a little bit of time, or if you want to, you can just kind of fast forward through the video, but I'm gonna keep going. I could have done a time lapse on this, couldn't I? Like we did for the pumpkin, but I wanted to chit chat with you as we do it. Red, white, red, white. Starting to look like a candy cane, isn't it? Now this is going to be an ornament, and you can hang it right on your tree. It's not going to need a hook or anything, because we're gonna bend the end to make it look like a candy cane, and then you can just hook it right on the tree. And I've been doing these for years and years, so I have lots of these at home on my Christmas tree. It's such a fun craft, tying in math, and then it becomes something you can use, and not just art. And then years from now, as you're putting it on your Christmas tree, if you put a Christmas tree up, you can think, oh my goodness, I remember when I made this in kindergarten. 2020, what a year. I was at home making this and my teacher was on the computer because 2020. All right, I'm getting close to the end. Only 2 more. All right, I do have a little bit of pipe cleaner at the end, but that's okay. We're just gonna bend it, and we need to get that point out of the way so it doesn't hurt anyone. So before I do that, I just wanna check to make sure I don't have any BBs or AAs where I have 2 red or 2 white and it looks good. And I wanna push it down all the way so there's no gaps or spaces in there. All right, I'm going to, let me come closer for you. I'm just gonna bend this, keep my beads down and bend it. And I might curl it just a little bit to tuck it in. All right, now you might say, Mrs. Bates, that doesn't look like a candy cane. Well, no, we gotta bend it. All right, so watch what I do. I'm gonna take the top and I'm just gonna bend it over. Now, I don't necessarily like that shape, so I'm gonna keep working at it. I'm gonna push it up and pull it down until it makes the perfect candy cane shape for me. And that might look different for you. You're the artist. You do it however you want it to look. But that's my candy cane, and then you just go over to the tree or wherever you want to keep it, and boop, it'll hang from the bendy part, the curved part. Awesome. All right, so that is our first craft. That is your candy cane. Come back tomorrow for something new. Bye, guys.